time and you got here early to get your seats and get settled in for your meal. We got a great night planned for you. We are going to have a blast. Once we get done with the doxology here to kick off our dinner, we'll be back to do some dinner music for you. We'll be playing. You don't have to listen real close if you don't want to. You can go ahead and eat. But we'll be playing later on. We'll get the show kicked off. We got a great dessert coming up for you, and we're going to have a blast this evening. But before we do that, we do need to pay tribute to the Lord. Let's all take off our hats and let's do the doxology together. Okay?
Praise God from whom all blessings flow. Praise Him, all creatures here below. Praise Him above, ye heavenly host. Praise Father, Son, and Holy Ghost.
Well, hey, you all enjoy your supper, and we'll be back in a little while.
Roger dear, and living like a gypsy is part of it.
Yeah, but won't you miss it, honey? Acting.
Oh, I'm sure I shall. But the thought of living in one town forever is a prospect I relish.
And you can't thanks to Clarice's inheritance.
And that's right, Bobby. I still can't believe that a great-great-aunt I never even met left me a saloon in her will.
Don't worry, buddy. I figure if I can learn the part of Hamlet, I can sure learn a 10 bar. We'll all help you out.
And I shall be a gracious husband, Clarence.
Yeah, we'll all do our part. Well, we'll have to stick it out for a year, won't we? Didn't you say the will stipulated he couldn't sell the place for a year?
Yep, that's what it says. The lawyer who contacted me, Will Reeder, mailed it to me. I'm supposed to see him the minute we get to Lucky Lady so he can turn the saloon over to me officially.
Well, I don't know how you can be sure what you even got. That's the worst gosh darn handwriting I've ever seen in my life.
Well, great-great-aunt Iva Fortune, was in her 80s when she passed away. I guess her hand had gotten pretty shit by then. According to Mr. Reeder, I'm her only living relative.
Too bad she didn't have any money to leave you as well.
Yeah, that would have been nice, but I'm just glad that you're having a means to a stable, reliable income, unlike the theater profession.
Well, we better make a success out of this saloon, Clarence, because you used up all we had in the troops' account to get the tickets out here.
Well, gang, we're about to find out what life is like way out west.
shape up. Barbara, you're singing at the Lucky Lady Saloon, not some opera house in Italy.
But it's so hard for me to unlearn all those years of vocal training.
Well, just sing like a normal person. Oh, Carrie, did I hear a couple words come out of your mouth?
Just a couple.
That is too many. Now, you can't carry a tune in a feed bucket. I know it. Just move your lips when the rest of us sing. And Eileen.
Oh, I know. Well, you see, I've got this inner ear blockage, and I just can't stand up straight. It'll get better. It'll get better.
Well, just go mingle with the customers. Oh, get them to order drinks.
What do you fellas have?
Nothing, thanks. We don't drink liquor.
Nobody in Lucky Lady drinks liquor. Reverend Blessing's wife, Sadie Blessing, she got the mayor to outlaw it. I got sarsaparilla and root beer.
Well, then I guess we'll have 2 sarsaparillas.
Got it.
Thanks.
Nice going, Jessica.
Oh, could be better.
Well, nobody's paying any attention to the other girls. You're the star of the show. Besides, we won't have to keep up this front much longer. Let's go outside where we can talk.
What's the plan?
Well, I finally found a group of bank robbers. The Rob Banks gang. And I made a deal with them. They're in Mexico right now, heading up this way.
Sounds good so far.
Well, they've agreed to go down to that abandoned mine shaft that I found underneath the saloon, blast a hole underneath the salon next door, and then underneath the bank beside it. They'll blow open the bank vault from the bottom on a Saturday night after we close the saloon. We'll clean out the loot and be long gone by the time the bank opens for business on Monday.
I assume you mean you and me.
Well, naturally. After we clean out the vault, a second explosion will collapse the tunnel with that bunch of thugs in it.
Ha! Couldn't have thought of a better plan myself. We're gonna be rich. I just wish my pa was alive to see this.
Yeah, Jesse James will be mighty proud of his little girl.
I'm Jessica James, daughter of Jesse, the legend of the Wild Wild West. Like my pa told me, I'm a born outlaw. I can wrangle right along with the best. And I can outride, outrope, fight alongside the most cold-blooded men in the land. Give me a gun and I'll hit wherever I aim. So yes, sir, I'm Jessica James.
Well, she's Jessica James, the daughter of Jesse, the fastest little cunt in the West.
That's me.
She's a rough and tumble woman, mean as they come, a gun notch above all the rest. And she can out-tussle, out-tangle, out-wrestle, mangle any hombre that gets in her way. She's a gal that's blessed with the finest of names. Yes, she's Jessica James. Hey, my little cactus blossom, may I have the honor of this dance?
Well, only if I can lead and you don't stomp on my toes, you old snake. I'm Jessica James, the daughter of Jesse, the scourge of the Wild Wild West. Like my pa told me, I'm a born outlaw. I can wrangle right along with the best. And I can outride, out-hit, out-shoot, out-spit any man that gets in my way. Here's a gal that's burning with the finest of names. Yes, sir, she's Jessica James. Here's a gal that's burning with the finest of names. Yes, sir, it's Jessica James. It's Wednesday. Can we pull off the heist this weekend?
No, unfortunately not. We have to wait till the salon is completely empty so nobody feels the underneath it. I talked to the lawyer handling Iva Fortune's estate, Will Reader, about buying the salon, tearing out that wall between us so I can expand the saloon. Well, he told me the new property owner's gonna be in town today, but he wouldn't tell me who it is.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Well, I have a plan to get my hands on that property all nice and legal, and it won't cost me a dime.
Well, we probably better get back inside before
Yeah, and I'll
anyone
tell you
notices.
more about it later.
Hey, Jessica, come on and have a drink.
Ah, sure, Smitty. I could use a root beer. My gullet's a little dry.
Bill, class, bring Jessica a root beer and bring Bob and me each a sarsaparilla return. No?
So, Bob, what are you doing here? Things get too wild and woolly at the barber shop?
Oh, not hardly. Actually, it's been kind of quiet lately.
Hey, if you're needing some extra work, come on down to my blacksmith shop and shoot a few horses with me.
Oh, that sounds like a little too much work.
You know, if you're getting really hard up for work, you might try doing women's hair. We gals are getting pretty desperate ever since the salon closed.
Oh, come on, Jessica. No self-respecting guy would be caught combing and curling and styling women's hair. That's unmanly. Shoot.
Might be unmanly, but if you and I hadn't learned to style all those wigs in our plays, we would have been in real trouble.
Well, suit yourself, Bob, but you're passing up the chance to make a lot of money. Boys, I will be right back.
Well, hey there, strangers. Ain't never seen you and the lucky lady before.
It's our first visit.
Yeah, but you're going to be seeing quite a lot of us from now on because, see, well, I didn't catch your name, Miss
Okie. Karaoke. Well, I guess since you'll be staying for a while, you'll be looking for some jobs?
Well, actually,
no jobs.
we don't really eat.
You might check with Rhoda Steed over there. Rhoda owns her own spread. That's her cook with her, Russell Grubb.
Well, I
Rhoda
gather
might be able to use a couple extra ranch hands.
that the two men at the table next to us are a barber and a blacksmith.
Well, that's right. Bob Burr and Smitty Black.
And the two men at that table?
Well, that's R.I.P., The Undertaker, and Levy Fines. He's our judge.
I see. I want to get to know the regular customers here because
Excuse me. I hate to interrupt, but Jessica asked me to go over some lyrics with you, Carrie, so you could mouth the words correctly.
Well, what manners? Melody Plunkett this is.
Clarence Gaines is
Roger Gaines.
Pleased to meet you.
I sure did enjoy the piano playing.
Oh, well, Sam and the boys do all the work, but thank you. I only came here to work after the saloon was forbidden to sell liquor, otherwise it wouldn't be proper. I'm also employed to play the pump organ at the local church.
In case you can't tell, Melody here is a well-brought-up young lady.
Excuse us, gentlemen.
Nice to meet you.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
You think I'm bright and sunny?
Not you, dope. I was thinking of Melody.
Oh, well, that Melody, yeah, she's cute, all right. But that Carrie, she's more my type. Cute and sassy.
Boys, I need to go circulate.
All right, see you later.
Hi, Will.
Excuse me, are you Will Reeder?
I am, Clarence Rollins?
Yes, that's me, please. And this is my friend, Roger Gaines.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Please join us.
Thank you. Well, I see you made it to Lucky Lady right on schedule.
Yes, sir. Our train arrived just a few minutes ago.
We did just what the letter said. We came straight here to meet you, just like your instructions.
I see. Are you accompanying Mr. Rollins to Nevada?
Well, my whole acting troupe did. Roger here is a fellow performer. The ladies in our company are still at the train station, keeping an eye on our luggage. We have trunks full of costumes, wigs, props.
I see. You have the will I sent you?
Right here.
All right. I suggest then that we go to the courthouse this afternoon, file the proper ownership papers, and you can take possession of your establishment immediately.
Well, have you notified the folks who are running it that I'll be taking over?
There's no one running the business.
But I got the impression that that gentleman at the bar was managing the saloon.
That's Colt Revolver Jr. He dresses like a gentleman, but if he's crossed, he can be a mean and ruthless son of a gun. You're correct. Cole owns the Lucky Lady Saloon.
But great-great-aunt Iva wrote that she was leaving me the saloon.
Salon.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, I know it's difficult to read her handwriting there, but what Miss Fortune wrote is the Lucky Lady Salon.
Salon?
Well, your great-great-aunt, she owned and operated a beauty salon many years before she passed on. It's right on the other side of this wall.
Beauty parlor.
I must apologize. I should have made it clear in the letter I sent with the will.
And I can't say, gosh, golly,
Can he sell it?
I can't sell it for a year?
No, that is correct. I talked with your great-great-aunt right before she died, and she made it very specific. She wanted you to retain ownership for at least a year, so you would have the pleasure of discovering the treasure that she has left you.
Oh, treasure, huh? A stinking old beauty parlor.
Well, I'm disappointed too, Roger. But great-great-aunt Iva didn't have to leave me anything. I'm just glad she remembered me at all. Well, I guess we'll need to find jobs.
Well, now, if it's any consolation, she did have living quarters above the salon. It's a nice area, 2 large bedrooms.
Now, at least we'll have a roof over our heads.
If you'd like to see your inheritance.
I would. Roger, would you go to the station and get the ladies?
Oh, yeah, sure.
This way, Mr. Rollins.
Stinking old beauty.
Fast work, girls. 2 nice-looking strangers come, and you two managed to meet them right off.
I was serving their drinks.
And Jessica sent me to get Carrie.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Tell us more.
Well, I guess that one named Roger kind of did strike my fancy.
And I'll have to admit that his friend Clarence certainly seemed very nice.
So the both of you have 2 new romantic prospects.
Well, I guess so, but, well, Melody, you're always a lady. Now, I have to watch my manners around Roger. He and Clarence are much more refined than the gang you usually find in a saloon.
Oh, well, I assume that includes Eileen and I? Well, Eileen, over. Don't you think that we should go and brush up on our proper etiquette? Yes, Miss Seville, let's lead the way here. Russ, what's wrong with them gals? Well, they just walking around with the nose in the air like they're in some kind of a pigsty or something.
I don't rightly know, Rhoda. I washed up before we come to town.
Just to come to the saloon? Well, I didn't.
I can tell.
Hey, you, Barbara, bring us a drink. Keep your shirt on, Rhoda. Gee, just once I'd like to catch Rhoda next to a horse trough so I could push her in it.
So, all right. How are things down there at the funeral parlor?
Oh boy, things are pretty slow these days. Without the liquor, we haven't got any shootouts and gunfights or anything.
You know, I'm pretty glad of that, though. Lucky Lady is getting a reputation as a nice place to live. People starting to move in, settle down.
And with all these new homesteaders, that means more new loans at Bill Holder's bank, eh?
Bill told me, he said he's got a vault full of money just waiting to be put to good use.
Here you go. Now, Rhoda, you be careful now not to spill any, because we sure don't want you to make a clean spot. And I want your advice, I'll ask for it, Miss Smarty Mouth.
Barbara, we're ready for Carrie to go over that song again.
Come here. Do you hear what he said? The bank vault's full of money.
Yeah, Jess. Not for long, though. Not for long.
So this is it, the Lucky Lady Salon.
Yes. Well, there's one final piece of information I need to impart to you. Colt Revolver Jr., he's most interested in acquiring this property. He proposes tearing out this wall and expanding his establishment. He asked me to reveal the name of the new owner, and I refused, of course, nor did I disclose to him the specific conditions in the will.
So nobody here knows that I own the beauty salon?
No, only those whom you choose to tell.
I wish I could sell the place to him.
Well, I'm sorry. You must retain ownership for this property for 1 year from today.
Right, here they come now.
We finally got a lot of stuff here. We sure stirred up a lot of dust doing it.
We'll give the whole place a good cleaning, Clarence.
Well, I won't keep you from your chores, Mr. Rollins.
Well, thanks for everything, Mr. Reader.
Ladies, Mr. James.
Thanks for everything.
Well, gang, this is it. Oh.
Well, I love it. After spending so much time in cramped hotels and tiny dressing rooms, this place is like amazing.
The question is, can it make us any money?
Hey, I got an idea. Maybe we could make some money. We could turn it into something else. I don't know, like maybe a candy shop or something.
Or a dry goods store.
Yeah!
Well, those are fine suggestions, but we don't have sufficient funds to stock either one. Supplies, any kind of supplies, cost money, and we're nearly as broke as Humpty Dumpty.
Here are some supplies. Beauty products. Well, ointments that curl your hair, ointments that straighten your hair.
Ointments that color your hair, scissors, curlers, ribbons. Yeah, and there's more in the storeroom. I saw them there earlier.
Oh, that's right. When we took the trunks in there on the outside door, there was a ton of beauty product stuff. If it's for hair, they've got it here. Oh, wait a minute. Heidi's having an idea. Heidi?
You know, Clarence, the only kind of business you can operate here is a beauty salon.
I can wash and dry the lady's hair. That's easy enough. Yeah, and I'm great with buffing and polishing fingernails. She's really great. She gives Heidi and me manicures all the time, see?
And I don't wish to sound boastful, but I am quite accomplished at the use of color and tints.
Well, who's gonna style the customer's hair?
Well, that's obvious. You and Roger are wonderful at styling hair. I've seen you both come up with the most elaborate styles for the wigs we wear in our classical plays.
That's true. We have gotten to be pretty good hairstylists for all those wigs. And you heard, you know what? They were talking earlier about the women are getting real desperate in this town for a beauty salon.
I remember, Roger. I also remember hearing a man say that no self-respecting barber would be seen working on a woman's hair. He said it's unmanly.
That's
So do it as a woman.
What?
You remember that night in Buffalo, Clarence, when you had to take over Nell had laryngitis. And you said the show must go on. Put on a wig and a dress, pitched your voice high, and played Juliet.
You were good.
You were quite lovely and totally believable.
You were good, buddy.
Roger, that one night in, Philadelphia. Remember I sprained my ankle? You went on that melodrama?
Oh, that's right. I was
Wonderful.
good. I played Florence to Clarence's Cyrano de Bergerac.
That's Roxanne.
Oh, it was Roxanne, that's right. But I was gorgeous.
And you know, my dears, in Shakespeare's day, all of the women's roles were played by boys.
We'd never get away with it. For one thing, Roger and I don't know the latest hairstyles.
Oh, make some up. Tell the women that they're the latest rage in Europe. They'll love them.
Yeah, you do a great British accent. Just pretend you're an expert from London, England. They'll love it.
Hey, now wait a minute. If he gets an accent, I want an accent too. I'm pretty good at several, you know.
But
hey, and you know what else? I remember them saying there was a lot of money to be made in it, and we do need the money.
well, I suppose if we were to let Mr. Reader in on our plan and swore him to secrecy.
Hey, somebody's coming our way.
No, that's Melody and Carrie. They work in the saloon.
Oh, you guys can't be here. Please fly, don't be late.
Oh, get outside.
Excuse me. When we saw you through the window, we had to come in and inquire if the Lucky Lady Salon is going to reopen.
We work next door at the saloon, and we promised you that if you reopen the salon, all us girls will line be your customer.
And I play the organ for the local church, and I know for a fact that the ladies of the congregation would also frequent your establishment.
Well, how nice.
Ever since Miss Fortune passed away. Oh, might I inquire if you were related to her? Are you her heir?
No, miss. Everything was left to Lady Claire Rule.
How do you do?
Melody Plunkett, Lady Roll.
Karaoke, your worship, your majesty, your highness.
My, what an enthusiastic welcome, Miss O'Kee.
Call me Carrie. What should I call you?
Lady Claire will be fine.
Lady Claire.
As this is an informal meeting, a curtsy isn't necessary. I couldn't help overhearing while I was in the storeroom your inquiry about the salon. Kindly inform your friends that the Lucky Lady Salon will reopen for business tomorrow. I shall do my personal best to see that the ladies of town are given the latest, most flattering styles from Europe.
You, a lady, style hair?
When my poor late husband, Lord Roll, passed away, I discovered he was heavily in debt. I was left with nothing. 'Tis true, I was left a mere pauper. Lord Roll was the topper. A fine man was he, though he squandered his money. What's a poor woman to do? So I'm afraid our eye expired. This beauty salon I acquired. It soon became clear I must change my career. 'Twas the start of a new life for me. And so you see, darling, I do hair. Day after day I do hair. From elegant ringlets to tresses and curls. You be the envy of every girl. I do hair. Day after day after day I do hair. A fine European design. Day after day I do hair. So you see, I came to the States and hired these lovely ladies to assist me and the other stylist in my salon.
You have another stylist? Well, wonderful. Who is she?
I am I'm a woman of high social status, with all of the right apparatus. When my friend called to me, I came willingly. I offered my skills for me. And so you see, my dear, I do hair. Day after day I do hair. From a bridge braided twist to a tightly wound bun. You look like a princess when rogaine is done. I do hair. Day after day after day I do hair. Working my magic with artistic flair. Day after day I do hair.
We do hair. Day after day we do hair. Whatever your pleasure we'll strive to achieve.
Perhaps, mademoiselle, a luxurious weave.
We do hair. Day after day after day we do hair. Working our magic with artistic flair. Day after day we do hair. You'll get the latest in style.
Oh, just sit for a while.
Treat you with care.
You'll
way, of course, my dear, right down to my pretty pink little toenails. What is your name, mademoiselle? Or as we greet our friends in Paris, would you like me to demonstrate again?
No. That's okay, I get the idea.
And you are, mademoiselle?
Melody Plunkett. Welcome to Lucky Lady. We're so thrilled you're here. We'll spread the news. Come on, Carrie.
Au revoir. Au
I'm so glad you said open the beauty salon.
Well, I didn't have much choice.
Well, your costume is wonderful, and the accent.
Thanks, but speaking of accents, how did I happen to get a French assistant, Rogaine?
I don't know. I guess it's just a dress or something. I put it on and I suddenly felt French. I don't know. I still do. Hey girls, you want to dance?
Well, then quit squalling like one. You're forgetting who's the boss of this outfit, and if you don't let me loose right now, I'm gonna fire your rump. Oh, no, you're not now. Just hush up and come along peaceful like. But I don't want nobody messing with my hair. I ain't never been to no beauty salon in my entire life. Well, that's obvious. It's high time you went. You don't understand. If they go to putting soap and water and stuff on my hair, well, I might catch my death, a cold. That might happen, but just think about it. After I got you all laid out so beautiful like, and everybody standing around saying, it's a shame that Rhoda Steed had to pass so young, but look at her hair. Russell! Come on. I'm not doing it. You're not doing it. You are sorry. Let's do for this.
Oh, great. Oh, I'm so glad this beauty salon's open. Oh, me too. What do you think? Should I get my hair done up or down? Well, in your case, I think it'd look best sideways. Are they ever going to be able to find a cure for that blockage in your ear? Well, my two doctors, Dr. Quack and Dr. Dirksen, well, they told me this inner ear blockage would just have to work its way out. Well, I sure hope your condition doesn't get any worse. Well, I just can't lean over anymore. If I do, I'll just have to like lie down and roll to where I want to get.
I just can't wait to meet Lady Claire and her staff.
They're very nice and hard workers. I popped in a couple of times to check on their progress, and Lady Claire and the other stylists were moving furniture and boxes of supplies that I'm sure I couldn't bud.
You know those European women. They come from sturdy stock.
Yes, so. Well, how about I leave you at the salon, run some errands, then meet you back there to see your new style.
Oh, that wicked witch! All this time she never mentioned she had an heir in England.
Calm down. Now what has got you so upset?
Oh, I asked Bill Holder about an extension on the loan I got for the saloon. Since I can't sell liquor there anymore, I don't bring in enough money to pay for the monthly payments. And he threatened to close us down.
Well, didn't you tell him about your plan to buy the salon so you can enlarge the saloon?
Yeah, and he wanted to know why I wanted to try to expand a failing business. You know, there's no way I can get another loan from that man, even if Lady Claire wanted to sell me that property.
Then why are you giving a party for her?
Well, I told you, I'm thinking of a way that I can get my hands on that property nice and legal and it won't cost me a dime.
Well, what is it?
I'm still thinking about it. I'll tell you tonight.
Shampooing with intent to commit good hygiene. Well now, you're gonna have to lean over the basin so that I can at least rinse out the soap.
What in tarnate? Oh, never mind, I can do this.
Well, there you go, Miss Blessing. You're all done.
I too am finished. Your hair, it is a spectacle. You look lovely, dear. Why, I'm so happy I could kiss myself. Take a look for yourself, dear.
Oh, well, bless my soul, little gay. You have done a lovely job.
Mercy, mercy, mercy. Oh, mirror, mirror in my hand, who's the best hairdresser of the land? You are, Rogaine, you are. Oh, my God.
Let's see, who do I pay?
Oh, Miss Blessing. Oh, well, you can pay Heidi. Heidi, please take Miss Blessing's money.
I'll be happy to collect, Miss Blessing.
And the next customer will be
Eileen.
Oh,
you go right ahead.
Thank you, Barbara. Say hi to you, Heidi. Oh, this is going to be
I won't put my hat back on until Melody joins me.
Miss Plunkett is coming back.
Yes, Lady Claire.
Rogaine, dear.
Oh, yes, darling, yes, darling.
You look tired.
Oh, no,
Do let me style this young lady's hair.
Well, if you insist, I see. Well, I will leave you in the best hands, Eileen. Oh, or should I say, second best. You just want another chance to see Melody, huh?
I can't help it. I'm in love.
Oh, quel dommage. Oh, au revoir, au revoir, au revoir.
Now, what did you have in mind, my dear?
Well, let's see. I think I want the European style where, you know, they pile it up on top of the head. Is that European?
It certainly is. You look like the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Well, you go to the Lucky Lady Salon. If you are. I'm Miss Jessica James, and this is Colt Revolver Jr.
I own the saloon next door. Are you Lady Claire?
Oh no, I'm Heidi Gray. This is Miss Rawl.
Lady Claire Rule at your service.
It's a pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
Miss James, I believe you said?
Yes, Lady Rawl.
We've come to invite you to party tonight in your honor at 7 o'clock at the saloon. Your entire staff is welcome.
How nice. It is a privilege to accept, Mr. Revolver.
Mrs. Blessing, you and the Reverend are welcome to attend as well.
Well, thank you. My husband is out of town, but I'd be glad to come.
What about me? Who are you? What do you mean, who am I, Jessica? It's me, Rhoda.
You're kidding me. Oh, you're looking pretty good, Rhoda.
From the neck up.
Well, we hope to see you tonight at 7, ladies.
I'll tell Nell and Rogaine.
Now, where was I?
Good morning. Sadie, your hair looks wonderful. Thank you.
I've been told I look pretty good too.
Rhoda?
May I say, you're looking lovely this morning, Miss Plunkett.
Thank you, Lady Claire. Please call me Melody.
Lady Claire, why don't you tell Melody about the party?
Oh, yes. Mr. Revolver came by to invite my staff to a party at the saloon this evening. I do hope you will be able to attend the festivities.
Colt will need me to help with the music. I'll be there. Sadie?
Excuse me. Excuse me. But our hair, I hate to rush you, but...
Oh, yes. Where was I?
Well, if you promise me you're gonna sit still, I'll untie you.
Oh, I ain't really going nowhere. I was just thinking, I might get myself something really pretty to wear to that party. Why, heck, I might even wash from the neck down.
Well, somebody go get Reverend Blessing. I think we're about to witness a miracle.
Misfortune's heir is pleasant and resourceful.
Oh, you mean because she reopened the salon? They say that place is a gold mine. That reminds me, when you brought Miss Fortune's will to probate, I was very surprised to find that she had left no money. But how did she put that?
The lucky lady salon and all of my worldly possessions therein.
That's right. But strange, no money. And rumor had it that her father had struck the richest gold mine west of the Mississippi and had left everything to her.
Well, now, if there's any truth to those rumors, she certainly never said a thing to me. After she passed on, I talked to Bill Holder. He said she never put a dime in the bank. Didn't trust them. Too easy to rob, for one thing, she said.
She had a point there. There are an awful lot of gangs out there robbing banks in our state of Nevada. We're awful lucky our town's never been held up. Well, anyway, if she did leave any money behind, she took the secret of its location to her grave.
Chase him down and tie him up till I'm his gal. Then bring him good and take him home to my
It's very heavy.
Hey, Russell, where's Rhoda tonight?
Well, I don't know. At least she sent me on ahead. Said she'd meet me here later.
How does she look after them women at the beauty parlor got done with her?
I don't rightly know. She took a big old kerchief, put it over her head all day. Then they gave her this stuff to put on her face, and she covered her whole face like she'd fallen into some big old mud puddle. Covered her completely. It was awful. It was scary. Downright scary.
Sorry, I asked.
Hey there, Melody. How about some dancing music?
In a little while, Judge Fines, but I'm sure if you would go ask Sam and the boys, they would play something. Would you do that?
Certainly. Hey, Sam, how about that dancing tune again?
Look at them all dancing. I wish I had a fella to dance with.
Me too.
Those two turkey buzzards, they got us all interested and then they disappeared. Where could they have gone to?
Ah, the party is in full swing!
Welcome, ladies! May I get you some fruit punch?
Oh, thank you, Monsieur Revolver. But we'll be sitting right over there with those two ladies, Mademoiselle Carey and Melody.
Ah, little girl talk. I'll be right back.
May we join you?
Oh, by all means, Lady Claire.
You were not saving these seats?
Not really. Melody and I met these really nice boys the other day and we were hoping they'd stop by. But they've disappeared.
I'm beginning to think we dreamed the whole thing.
You would like to see this young man in your dreams again?
Oh, yes, I would, Lady Claire.
Let Lady Claire see what she can do about it.
Your punch, ladies.
Well, thank you, but I'm afraid I have to go.
Leave? You just got here. Where are you going?
I'm having a problem with my garment. Rogaine knows how to fix it, don't you, Rogaine?
Oh, yes, yes. Or if I don't, I will figure it out. Yeah.
We'll try to return shortly.
Lady Claire! Lady Claire!
What did you say to run them off?
Nothing! She said something about a wardrobe malfunction.
I want to talk to you. Come outside.
What are you doing? We just got there.
We're going right back. As Clarence and Roger, Melody and Terry just admitted they're crazy about us. Now's the chance to let them know we feel the same way about them.
Yeah, that's right.
Now tell me about this scheme of yours.
I'm going to propose to Lady Claire.
What?
That's how I'll get my hands on that property.
Oh, so if you're married to her, it would become your property too.
Right. And if she would say, oh, I don't know, have a fatal accident.
It would become all yours.
Exactly. Did you see which way she and that French woman went?
No, maybe they went up the street. You go that way, I'll go that way.
All right, let's go.
Howdy, folks! The party can begin. Rhoda Stevie's here. Woo-hoo!
Can you believe the change in Rhoda's appearance?
It's like a fuzzy old caterpillar turned into a butterfly.
Well, even a cactus blooms sometimes.
There she is now, as pretty as she was the last time I saw her.
What, you thought she was gonna turn into a hag in 3 minutes?
Nice guy, come on.
that by.
Oh, it's a party for Lady Clairol. She'll be back in a minute. I'll introduce you to her.
Oh, that's okay. Clarence already knows her. You could say they're bosom buddies.
I'll explain everything, but not here. Would you like to take a walk?
I'd love to.
Carrie, if they're going, could we go someplace private too? Carrie, come on, I got an explanation.
I'm all ears.
Well, Carrie, I gotta talk to you. You better keep this in the strictest confidence, Carrie. You see, Roger, me, and Clarence, we're members of an acting troupe.
Well, how exciting! I'm a performer too. I can dance and move my lips at the same time.
Yeah, I know. I saw you the other night, but I didn't hear you. But you see, we were from New York, and we got on this train, and we came out west because we thought we inherited the Lucky Lady Saloon. But when we got out here, you see, there was a mix-up, and what we had really inherited was the Lucky Lady Salon. Yeah.
You mean to tell me that I have a fortune as Clarence's great-great-aunt?
That's right. That's right. And when we got here, we were flat busted, broke. I mean, we didn't have a penny to our names. So we had to do something. So we decided we were going to open up a salon. And, well, Clarence and I, see, we had gotten pretty good at styling our wigs. So we had to be the stylist. So we went through the salon and we styled all the people's hair.
Well, that's funny. I didn't see you in the salon the other day.
Well, actually, you see, you did, Bonjour, Mademoiselle Carrie. It is so nice to meet you. So very nice. Are you surprised? I guess she was surprised. Carrie. Oh, I'm sorry, darling. I didn't know that the news was going to make you faint like that.
Well, no, it wasn't the news.
It wasn't?
It was this.
I know this is kind of sudden, Carrie, but you're the girl of my dreams, a sweet talking woman. I knew it was love at first sight. When I hold you real close and tell you I love you, I'm hoping that I'm Mr. Right. I need a pain in my heart every time you walk by. A teardrop wells up in my eye. You're the girl of my dreams, angel from heaven. I'm hoping you'll say I'm your
Love me because I sure as heck love you. We should go somewhere private to talk about this, Madame Rogaine.
What a story. I can understand why you disguised yourself as Lady Clairol, but why did you turn back into Clarence tonight?
Because I'd feel kind of silly doing this in a dress. I love you, Melody. You're the girl of my dreams, my sweet talking woman. I knew it was love at first sight. As I hold you real close and tell you I love you, I'm hoping that I'm Mr. Right. keep my secret until I make enough money to be able to ask you to marry me.
My lips are sealed.
And such sweet lips they are.
Any sign of him?
No. Wait, didn't you say something about her having a garment problem? Well, she probably went to the salon to fix it.
Well, it's worth a look.
It's just my luck to be in love with a wonderful guy and not be able to tell anybody about it.
Well, except Roger. I suspect he's letting Carrie in on our secret right now. He's nuts about her.
She feels the same about him. Don't worry, Carrie knows how to keep quiet.
Well, you're right, Jessica. Lady Claire must be there. I think the lights are on.
It's Jessica and Colt.
If they can't see me in here, or they might put two and two together. Stall them!
Melody! What are you doing here?
Why aren't you in the saloon playing the piano?
She was assisting me with my dress. I'll be right out.
Well, I thought that French gal was going to help her.
Rogaine needed to change. Change her shoes. She said the ones she had on were killing her feet.
Yes, Rogaine is upstairs in our apartment. I saw Melody taking the air and asked her to assist me.
Oh, I'll give you a hand. No, stop, you can't go.
And why shouldn't she go in there?
It's a mess. I wouldn't let Melody in there either. When I think of how it used to be, when I had lots of servants to keep everything neat, I could just weep. Oh well. C'est la vie, as Rogaine would say. My little problem with my garment has been fixed. Shall we return to the party?
Jessica, you and Melody go on ahead. I'd like to speak to Lady Claire in private.
Yeah, come on, Melody. Come on.
Mr. Revolver, Mr. Reader has informed me already of your desire to purchase my property. And so if that
Lady
is
Claire.
the subject you wish to
Lady
discuss...
Claire, your salon isn't what I want to acquire. It's you.
Are you serious? I mean, you can't be serious. We barely knew one another.
Lady Claire, you're in the far west now. It's a rough and tough land. When a man sees what he wants, he grabs it. Whether it's a gold nugget or a woman. You're the girl of my dreams, a sweet talking woman. I knew it was love. This happy to tell you I love you. I'm hoping you'll say.
Tell me, what can I say?
I get a pain in my heart every time you walk by. A teardrop wells up in my
I think I'm going to cry. I know I'm an angel from heaven.
I'm hoping you'll say I'm your What was that you said, Lady Claire?
I said, my, oh my, this is so sudden.
Well, I know what I want, and I want you.
Will somebody help a poor damsel in distress?
Come here, you little don't go away from me. What did you do that for?
You know why, Mr. Feely Fingers? I don't care. I'll have you know, I'm not that kind of girl. And the answer to your proposal is no.
You're making a big mistake, Lady Claire. A big mistake. And what was this stuff?
You shall find out in due time, Mr. Revolver. Now go!
If this is the sort of thing women have to put up with, I'm sure glad I'm a man.
Hey, Claire, we just saw Colt leaving, and he looked mighty mad about something.
Roger told me who you are.
Yeah.
That Colt made me so mad I can't think straight.
Well, what'd he do?
He proposed to me. And then he lunged at me, the brute.
Well, golly!
I hope you put him in his place.
Don't worry, I did. And if you think he's mad now, then catch him in the morning. He'll really be seeing red. You'll see what I mean. Oh man, I'm exhausted. That incident with Revolver wore me out. If this were a play, I'd need an intermission.
Intermission?
Well, yeah, Carrie, an intermission. That's when, like, partway through the play, you see the actors get tired, so they need a break.
And the audience does too. So they close the curtain and everyone takes it easy for 10 or 15 minutes.
Oh.
Something peculiar about them gals. Come from New York City. They's drop dead gorgeous. Head to toes, pretty as a cactus rose. They soldiered well mannered, sophisticated, both European bred.
You'll get the best thing there do you ever see when they lit out upon your head. They's way out west, way out west, way out west in a dress. Life's a tussle when you're wearing a bustle. Way out west in a dress. Way out west, way out west, way out west in a dress. Life's a hurdle when you're wearing a girdle. Way out west in a dress.
Lordy, what a mess. Way out west in a
Hey, we want y'all to take about a 10-minute break. The restrooms are right underneath you or over that way out west. We'll see you back here, though, in 10 minutes, because we know you're not going to want to miss the second half.
seen hide nor hair of him. What gives?
I don't know. I ain't laid eyes on him since last night.
Let me see them.
It appears that R.I. and Eileen are becoming a couple.
Yeah, but a couple of what? An undertaker and an off-kilter saloon girl? Now that's a combination you don't see every day. And Barbara and Judge Fine seem to be getting rather chummy too. I wonder where our guys are.
The boys can't wash up and change clothes until the last customers from their salon have gone. They'll be here.
Jessica!
There you are. Where have you been all day?
I've been washing my hair with lye soap.
What for?
Try and undo what that gall darn Lady Claire did to it last night when she busted that bottle of stinking stuff on my hair.
Well, what was it?
I have no idea, but it did this.
You better get him a root beer.
What could have been in that bottle that Clarence broke over Cole's head to turn his hair such a wild color?
I can answer that, Melody. It's henna. And I dare say Mr. Revolver was doused with enough of it to turn the whole town into redheads.
Well, how long will his hair stay that way?
Well, till it grows out or falls out.
I tell you, I am so glad that you remember that play we did about the Western people. Because these costumes, they make us fit right in here in Lucky Lady, Nevada. You know, though, I do miss the acting profession, though.
Yeah, me too.
I know. But we are making lots of money.
And we've got girlfriends.
I know. That's the best part.
There they are now.
Oh.
When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. Oberon, A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Hey, she has no teeth. I don't remember.
Valentine's Servant?
Yeah, that's it.
Two Gentlemen from Verona? That's not very romantic.
I know, but it's the only Shakespeare I can think of. Hi, girls.
Jessica, there's those strangers again. Find out who they are, what they want.
Right. Well, howdy, boys.
Oh.
I'm Jessica James. I'm the hostess here at the Lucky Lady Saloon, and who might you all be?
Clarence Rollins, and this is my pal, Roger Gaines.
Nice to meet you.
And what brings you two to our little town?
Prospectors. Yeah, we're prospectors. That's what we are. Came to town to do some prospecting.
Prospectors. You know there ain't been no gold or silver discovered around here in a coon's age.
Oh, that's all right. See, we're hoping to prospect something that those other prospectors left behind or maybe missed or something.
Oh, well, okay, good luck with that. And
Thanks.
welcome to the Lucky Lady Saloon.
Thanks, excuse us.
There you are.
What's the story?
Well, they say that prospectors, and that's a story, all right. I shook hands with both of them, smooth as a baby's behind. No calluses, no dirt under their fingernails. They're lying.
I wonder. No, I think they might be undercover federal marshals. You know, the Rob Banks gang made it up to Broken Spur, the next town up the trail. They're waiting for me to call them in, and they've been on the lam from the law. They might be federal marshals looking after them.
Federal marshals? Oh, we gotta call off the heist.
No, hold your horses. Well, just keep an eye on them. But if it looks like they're getting into trouble, we'll take care of them.
I'm hoping I was find you here. I need to speak to you at once.
All right.
In private.
Okay, well, we can step over to the salon. I'll be back.
Yes, Clarence. Hope it's not bad news.
Oh, don't worry about it. Whatever it is, Clarence, he'll tell us about it. If it's something important, he'll let us know right away. But, Carrie, I was thinking maybe we could go someplace more private, too. Okay?
To talk?
Well, not to talk, but what I had in mind did involve lips.
What's so urgent, Mr. Reader?
Well, this penny stamps over at the post office gave it to me.
What is it?
Well, apparently, your great-great aunt, Ida Fortune, a few days before she died, she wrote you a letter. Penny said it must have just missed you as your traveling troupe went from town to town, eventually ended up back here to the sender. Penny knew I was handling Miss Fortune's estate, so she brought it over to me.
A letter from great-great-aunt Ida to me?
I'll leave you alone if you wish to read it in private. I am rather curious to know what's in it, though. You see, all of us who knew Miss Fortune were surprised that she left no cash or valuables behind. We all assumed she was a very wealthy woman, and maybe, well...
Well, it's hard to read, but... Dear nephew Clarence, I'm Soapy, sorry. I never met you. I guess I never will, because my health is failing, and it looks like I'm coming to the end of the trail.
She knew the end was near.
Yeah. I stipulated in my will that you cannot sell the Lucky Lady Salon for a year. I hope you discover in that time what a treasure I bequeath you. I hear you're an actor, boy. I hope you have lived a happy life when it comes your turn to bring down the final curtain. Oh, that's a phrase they use to mean when an actor passes on.
Well, it's basically the same thing she said in her will. I wonder why she wrote you the letter as well.
Well, maybe she just wanted to make a connection of a personal nature with her last living relative. The salon is a fine legacy. It's off to a great start. Since I'll be splitting the profits with my acting troupe, it won't make me rich, but I'll get by.
Well, that's nice. Well, I guess I'll be heading home now.
Well, thanks again, Mr. Reader.
Eileen, will you tell my friend Clarence when he returns that I've stepped outside for a breath of air?
Oh, sure, Melody.
I'll do that for you.
Jessica, let's step outside where we can talk openly.
Hey, where's Melody?
Oh, she just stepped out for a stroll. She can't have gone very far.
Oh, thanks. Excuse me, is Miss Plunkett out here?
I haven't seen her.
Yeah, maybe she went this way.
You know, according to the girls, Melody and that Rollins boy are quite attracted to each other.
Really? Well, if what I suspect is true and they're federal marshals, you think they've told Melody anything about their plans?
Oh, I doubt it, Holt, but, you know, since they know that she works for you, they might try to find out about that gang in Broken Spur that you're in cahoots with.
Well, yeah, but since Melody doesn't know anything about our plans to blow open the bank vault, there's no information they can get from her.
Oh, you're gonna rob the bank.
Oh, I'm sorry you overheard that, my dear.
What are we gonna do now?
Well, there's only one thing we can do, and that's kill her.
Well, I guess we don't have any choice now that she knows we're gonna rob the bank. So, how are you gonna get rid of her?
I'll take her down to that mine shaft and leave her there for the night. I'll write a letter to the Rob Banks gang and give it to Philip, who'll give it to Swifty Trotter the next thing in the morning. Swifty was an old Pony Express rider and still delivers mail for a few cents to nearby towns.
Well, what are you gonna put in the letter?
I'll have the bank robbing gang come to town tomorrow afternoon, and then we can give them their instructions, including the fact that Melody will be in that mine shaft when they blow it up.
Well, I thought you said you couldn't blow it up until you own the salon.
But now that Melody knows what's going on, we can't afford to wait.
If only that Lady Claire Hall hadn't showed up.
Oh, don't worry about it. I've got a plan to get her out of the way as well. And to get the people out of that salon.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna kidnap Lady Claire tomorrow night, take her with me when I take the bank robbing gang down to the mine. She and Melody can die there together.
Well, what about her staff?
Well, you'll go into the salon, you'll tell them that you just heard that a lady matching Lady Claire's description was seen out in the hills wandering dazed and confused. You'll take the staff out there and pretend to look for her.
Look, are you sure Rob Banks won't object to blowing up Melody and Lady Claire?
Oh, Rob Banks. I don't know because I've never met him. But he has a reputation for doing anything for a dishonest buck.
You've never met him?
No, I hired him sight unseen through some less than savory associates of mine. I'll have him come to the the town tomorrow. We'll give him instructions then, and then we can clear out. Come on.
I'll go back inside.
Come on, yeah, keep an eye on this one. Yeah, I got
Colt's gonna kill Melody and Clarence! Oh no.
I got you. What's the matter? You're shaking, Carrie. What's the matter?
You didn't hear what just happened, did you?
I heard a scream, and...
Oh.
We were just
where was I? Oh, Colt kidnapped Melody.
What?
Well, I think Melody overheard that Colt and Jessica were planning to rob the bank, so he took her down into some mine shaft where he's gonna blow her with dynamite tomorrow afternoon, and he wants to kidnap Lady Claire. You! I mean you! I'm killing you too!
Try to calm down, Carrie, and tell us exactly what you heard.
Well, he's calling in this gang from Broken Spur tomorrow afternoon. And that's all I heard.
So, Colt has never met this gang leader, Rob Banks?
I don't think so. Why?
We should call the sheriff. Catch him. We should call him.
No. If Colt refuses to admit he has Melody and skips town, she could die in that mine shaft. I have an idea how to rescue her, but it's going to be up to us and the ladies in our acting troupe. And we'll have to tell Sadie Blessing. We can't have her spreading an alarm when Melody doesn't come home tonight. The bartender, Philip, can he be trusted to help us, even if it means putting his boss behind bars?
Bet he can't. Philip is as honest as the day is long.
Tell him the situation. Then tomorrow morning, have Philip give you Colt's letter to Swifty Trotter, and then you get it to me. Can you do that?
You betcha.
Then here's how we'll rescue Melody.
There's nobody here to hear you.
Oh, yeah? Well, not personal, but get an earful of this. I never met a man so bad, I got to tell you true. What gutter did you crawl out from? What buzzard mothered you? How you come to be a slimy ass squid? You must have had a rotten life when you was just a kid. I bet
If I didn't know better, I'd think you didn't like me.
Money grabbing, low down, redhead, son of a snake! That's you! And your hair is the ugliest mess I've ever seen. You bought this saloon as a cover until you could loot our bank, didn't you?
Yes, one day I happened across the map that depicted the mine shaft under the saloon. Boy, you know, when we blow that bank vault open, you're going to be able to see it nice up personal. You're going to have a great vantage point. Real.
You toad-kissed, backstabbing, lily-livered, reprehensible,
All right. I know you got a big vocabulary. And I hope you like the dark.
Wait! Don't leave me here! Cold!
Sweet dreams.
Arrogant, smart, contemptible.
Well, I can't believe it. They've only been open a couple of days. Now, why would the salon be closed today?
Well, you got me. Now, you was talking to Nell. Did she say anything?
No, she only said that they had an emergency. Well, come on, let's go see R.I. and Levy.
It's about time you two got back.
Well, now how can we perform without melody to turn pages for the piano player, you know? Has anybody seen her?
No, and don't worry about it. It's none of your concern.
Well, excuse me. What do you think's gotten into him?
Well, if he rode his horse more, I'd say he had saddle sores.
You, pass Colt's letter on to Clarence?
Yes, everything's going according to plan.
To this.
Well, thanks for volunteering to help us, Sadie. I'm glad to be part of the group.
Okay, gang. Remember, we gotta put on the performances of our lives. Keep in mind that it's to save Melody.
What about Sadie?
Oh, Sadie. Yeah, you just do what the others do.
Sorry!
This must be the Lucky Lady Saloon. I'm looking for Colt Revolver Jr.
That's me, mister.
Rob Banks. Banks is my name and Banks is my game.
Over here.
Let's talk business.
You can speak freely in front of Jessica. She knows about the scheme.
You don't mind if old Fuzzface sits with us, do ya? Why, Fuzzface is old, but he's been around a long, long time. Taught me everything I know.
Howdy! Oh, sorry. Thought I saw a spittoon over there.
Mind if we join the two? Not at all. Good. There ain't no other place to sit.
Give me the strongest stuff you got.
Well, I guess that would be a prune juice.
I had one too. Make it a double.
I be hornswoggled.
We raided our trunks of theatrical costumes so we could become Clarence's gang. Well, I mean, Rob Banks's. And now we're just waiting for Clarence to get from Colt the directions to the mine shaft.
Hey, Philip, up! Bring me a round of drinks.
Yeah, I need something to drink, bartender.
Coming up.
So you boys ever work with my dad, Jesse James?
Can't say he's ever had the pleasure, man.
Oh, we never rode with him, but I tell you what, he set a fine example for the rest of us. When it comes to outlaws, there was nobody meaner, nobody tougher, nobody had the worst hombre than Jesse James.
That's my pop, all right?
Bless his soul. So,
Gentlemen, Jessica.
thank you. So your note said you want us to blow the bank tonight. Mine said. You got any dynamite?
I got plenty that's stored right at the opening of the mine shaft. Well, do it tonight. You better lay low today. Drink up and get your men out of here.
Well,
you never know where those two strangers might be.
Let's face, I'm gonna stick a little bit. Go this plan a little more, but why don't you go check on our horses a little bit?
Give me a little time. My rheumatism has been acting up.
So let's talk some more business here now about this plan right here you got. Yes, let's see.
You boys must be new to these parts.
Yeah, these are new parts for us. Hey, stop, there's a lady present. Did you hear that? He called me a lady.
Oh, I'm so nervous about tonight, I can hardly stand it.
Well, why don't you go ask Sam to play it again? Maybe a little musical. Make you feel
Good idea. Hey, Sam, could you play me another song? Hey, Will, I feel like dancing. Care to give a girl a whirl?
Well, sure, Jerry. Getting a little old to cut the mustard, but I'll try to spread a little around.
Well, fellas, we really hate to leave you right now, but we need to go dance with a couple of those new customers, Eileen and I. Because Jessica loves it when we keep the strangers feeling welcome at the lovely lane.
Well, as long as it's business.
Hey, Jess!
Hi there, gals. I'm Harry. Butch.
How'd you like to kick up your heels?
You and Sliz.
There. Men do that often.
You're quite a kidder, mister.
Come on, come dance with us.
Dance? I've never been.
Oh, you can do it now, Butch. Come on, there's nothing to it.
Well, I guess that's it then. 50 for Jessica, 50 for you, and 50% for me. I'll take care of it then. Boys, let's ride. Boys! Let's ride!
Thanks, gals. We gotta go.
I'll see you later, Cole.
Later.
So, Colt, closing at 11 then?
Yeah, I'll slip out a little before that and grab Lady Claire.
How you plan to do that?
Well, I called on her earlier today and told her I'd like to meet her later tonight at the salon.
Wasn't she still mad at you?
Yeah, but she cooled off when I offered her a small fortune to dye my hair back to its original color.
Well,
And I told her she had to do it tonight so no one sees me in the beauty parlor.
but once you're on your way to the mine shaft with her, I'll go alert her staff. So, wait.
All we gotta do is wait.
Mr. Revolver. I wish to make it clear, Mr. Revolver, that although I do not care for you personally, that shall not prevent me from doing the best work I can in my chosen profession.
Well, if we had the time, I might let you to dye my hair back, but unfortunately there's more urgent business to attend to. Now, be quiet and don't alert your staff upstairs, and I won't have to shoot them.
Shoot them? Oh my! Oh no! Oh, woe is me! Oh, is there no one who will help a poor woman in distress?
Claire,
Oh!
if you stay quiet, you're the only one that's gonna have to die.
Kill me? Egad, what a cad! You bounder! You worm!
Oh great, first Melody and now you.
I think I'm going to swoon.
Now I got a carrier. I wonder if there's any rope around here.
There are ribbons on the mirror.
Before this day is over, Lady Claire, you're gonna wish you were never born. Part of a plan to divert suspicion when Rob Banks and the gang here blows the vault open.
Oh, Melody.
Now, you just stay over here, keep her company while we get things ready.
Sit down.
Oh, Melody, you poor dear. Don't worry, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Oh, Lady Claire, I'm so sorry you ended up in this predicament. I knew you'd find a way to rescue me.
Carrie overheard Colt and Jessica plotting. Rob Banks is Roger, and the girls are impersonating the rest of the outlaw gang.
Is that Sadie? Bless her heart.
So, what's next, Colt?
Well, who's the dynamite expert?
Well, Fuzzface usually sets off the dynamite, but since he ain't nowhere close, I guess that leaves it up to me. You want to do it here, or you want to move me?
No, I think we'll move them all in. You know, in case your leader didn't tell you, we're blowing these two meddling females up along with the mine. So let's move them in there. Come on, we got to get them in close.
Hey, wait a minute, Colt. Wait a minute. Hold this dynamite for me just a minute. I gotta take care of this babbling fool over
Well,
here.
what'd you give me the dynamite for?
So I can do this.
Yeah! What's the big idea?
Well, the big idea is my guns only shoot blanks. And Clarence, he had a great idea to rescue Melody and get you red-handed. You red-headed, jelly-bellied sapsucker.
Untie us, Bobby. Now.
Stop to, Clarence.
Clarence?
That's right. Clarence Rawlins, actor extraordinaire. And my name's Roger.
And Hyde Gray here. I never thought about playing men's roles before, but now I feel like playing Higher Lawrence, Falstaff, King Lear.
This is my first acting experience, but it sure was worth it to see the look on your face right now.
Sadie Blessing?
Rubbing pins and no nail clipper here, actresses extraordinaire.
Well, what happened to the real Rob Banks gang?
Still cooling their heels in Broken Spur, I presume, waiting for you to contact them. We'll pass that information along to the sheriff when we take you in.
Jessica is in this as deep as he is. Where is she? I'm right here, little Miss Piano Page Turner.
Jessica.
Give Colt his hardware back.
Now, Jessica, you're a lifesaver. Where you been?
Well, I went to the salon to raise the alarm and no one was there, so I went inside and just guess what I found? Open trunks of theater costumes, wigs, mustaches. Came right here to tell you.
So, Iva Fortune's heir was a male, huh? And an actor. Well, your breathing and acting days are over. Get into the shaft. Pick up that dynamite. I'm gonna blow up that mine shaft with all you in it.
You better think of something, Clarence.
I'm working on it.
Move. Yeah, and then I'm gonna get the real Rob Banks gang to finish you off.
Who's gonna help?
Rogue's planning to kill us in cold blood? I'd like to know who's gonna stop us.
Put them down, nice and easy.
I know. We're fired.
Yeah, you're both fired.
Oh, Melanie, I'm so glad you're okay.
Thanks for to you. How did you find us?
Well, I told Philip here all about Cold Jessica's plan to do away with y'all. And so we hid outside the salon, and when she came out, we followed her here just in case we were needed.
Were you ever? Well, Mr. Colt Revolver Jr., it looks like your scheme to rob the lucky Lady Bank has been a miserable failure. You and your partner in crime are gonna be behind bars for a long, long time.
Well, the bank job might be off, but nobody move or I drop this lantern into the dynamite. Now, I'm getting out of here. You two with me? Come on, Jessica.
After the men and ladies.
What did we come back here for?
The money! All the money in the world I've got is in this cash box.
Well, hurry up!
Oh, no!
What is it?
Dirty, rotten scoundrels should get a taste of their own medicine. I'll spend the money wisely. Philip!
Come on, they're coming after us. Can't wait any longer. Let's go.
Oh, not that way. No, we gotta go down here around the corner. In here, in here.
Hunter, there's no back door.
Cut them off. We gotta get them in. We gotta.
Face it, Revolver. The only place you're going is the Hooskow.
Not without a fight.
Suits me.
Clarence.
I studied fencing for years to be able to play Romeo, Hamlet, and all those other guys in tights. On guard.
Why are you 11-10 Jessica?
Your boots untied. What? sweet prince. Don't bother, she won't get far. All the sheriff has to do is put on the wanted poster that the woman is as bald as an egg.
I'll tell him when I take this one in. Up you! We gotta sedate the sheriff. Get you.
What a mess!
Clarence, you sure made a mess of the salon, but it was well worth it. We'll clean it up.
Let me put that curtain on.
Awfully heavy. What's the matter? Clarence! Inside the rod! Look!
Gold coins!
They're all stuffed in the curtain rod.
These are $100 gold pieces, all of them. Clarence, he's a fortune.
Great Aunt Iva's fortune. That's why she wouldn't let me sell the Lucky Lady salon for a year, so I'd have time to discover her treasure. That's why she wrote in a letter about an actor bringing down the curtain.
That's right. Your great old Aunt Iva, she sure was a crafty old lady.
Well,
yes, sir.
Now that I'm a wealthy man, I guess I can afford to ask a pretty young piano player to marry me.
I bet she would say yes.
I guess that means you won't continue to operate the Lucky Lady salon.
I have a better idea, Heidi. Roger, you said you missed the theater profession. What about the rest of you?
Oh, yeah, a whole bunch. Now,
how would you like to go back to acting without the travel?
Clarence, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna buy the Lucky Lady Saloon.
You're gonna run the saloon?
Mr. Reader said Colt wanted to tear down the wall between the two buildings. Imagine it gone. Now, picture the salon surrounded by curtains, a stage. And now, imagine customers over here watching us on that stage, performing the classics. Shakespeare, Marlowe, Rostand, Euripides.
Alternating with comedies and melodramas.
What about musicals? Melody could turn pages for the piano player. Eileen and I could sing. And Carrie could be Carrie.
A great idea in musicals.
Oh, golly, I'm going to be a star.
Oh, I think congratulations are in order.
Oh, wow! my ear popped. I'm Carrie!
Wow, Clarence, it looks like your dream's finally going to come true. We're finally going to have a place where we can act.
People will come from far and near to see us.
We'll be famous!
Yeah.
Clarence, Rollins, acting company.
It'll be just like old times. The grease paint, the costumes, the lights. And you know what the best part is?
Thank you, Clarence.
The applause when we take our bows.
We're gonna have us a theater way out west, where actors play to your delight.
Where the heroes and villains take the stage, you'll be in for quite a night.
Clap your hands, so we join our country. Yes, we come. Clap your hands, so we'll raise our progress all night long. we thank you for being here tonight. The cast will be out there to greet you in the hallway. Drive safely on the way home, and we hope you had a lot of fun out in Lucky Lady, Nevada tonight. Thanks again.